Well, I decided to do something a little bit different this morning. I decided to do my recording when I go on my morning walk. And so if you hear dogs barking and all that good stuff, it's because I'm on my walk. But so today, number 3, it gets a little bit easier every day that I do a video. And I know that they'll probably get a little bit more professional. But for me, I'm not so worried about professionals. I'm more worried about content. You know, what am I sharing? What hits today? And there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. One thing I wanted to do is I wanted to clarify a little bit, or maybe add to a few things that I mentioned yesterday. And one of them was that how my mom treated me, and it was that way my whole life. But the last year of her life, things have changed, but a lot of that was the work I did in my own life. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but the thing is, when we do the work, and you know, I'm not exactly sure where the scripture is in the Torah, but it says that a male child that opens a womb is blessed. And you know, I was a firstborn, and so there's a lot that goes with healing family trauma, generational trauma, and all that when the oldest does the work. And my mom could not heal until I fully healed, till I fully forgave, till I fully loved not only her, but loved myself and forgave myself and forgave her. But anyway, I wanted to bring that out. And then also I mentioned something about, you know, I chose to be here. I chose the time I came here. A lot of times when I mention that, people immediately think, they look at me as a person, or they think of themselves as a person. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about our soul. Our soul never dies. Our soul has a purpose and has a reason, and it's my soul that made those choices. And that's all I'll say about it for right now, because I don't really want to go into that. Currently, I am almost finished writing a book. In 2020, I hired a coach to write a book about my life, and I got about halfway through and reached a block. If any of you ever written anything or wrote a book, you'll understand what I'm saying. I guess they call it writer's block or whatever, but anyway, and the reason was, I didn't understand it at the time, but the reason was that there was still a lot of work in my life that had to be completed before the book could be finished. And that all came to fruition and completion this past 12 to 18 months. So anyway, these dogs. But anyway, the book is called The Amish Rebel, A Journey from Darkness to Light. And I'm almost finished with it. I'm on my last chapter, got part of it done. And I gave myself until the end of this month to get everything complete and get it to the editor. And that is kind of the title that I'm going with is The Amish Rebel. I created a YouTube channel called that. And it'll be, the YouTube channel is to probably promote more any workshops that I offer, because I've been given so much in my life. I went through a lot and came through the other end from darkness to light. And I'm walking in the light now. I am light. I am love. And so if I don't give back, and if I hold everything in that I've been given, that's very selfish. There's people hurting. There's people wanting to have somebody to walk alongside with them and to help them on their journey. And that's what I'm here for. Yes, I've done construction work most of my life, remodeling, and I've loved doing that. I love taking people's dreams and making them become reality. But I also have a calling on my life, and I've felt it for years, and I've just not followed through with it. But I'm done with that. I am ready to follow through, and so you'll hear more about the Amish Rebel. Hope you all have a blessed day.